Good evening. The chair of St. Peter now stands silent, the echoes of Pope Francis' gentle voice still hanging in the air of the eternal city. As the world grieves, it also begins to wonder, who will carry the keys of the kingdom next? In the sacred stillness that follows the passing of a shepherd, a question rises from the smoke of solemn prayers. Who will be the next pope? Though no prophecy can pierce the veil of conclave, and history has often laughed at our guesses, whispers swirl through the marbled halls of the Vatican. These are not just names, they are paths, each one pointing toward a different future for the Catholic Church. At just 60, Cardinal Pier Battista Pizzaballa brings the dust of the Holy Land in his footsteps. A man shaped by conflict and faith in the Middle East, he is known less for politics and more for presence, a bridge between worlds, humble yet resolute. He would be the first Italian pope in nearly half a century, yet few see him as rooted in Rome. Instead, they call him a man of peace, tested, tempered, and unafraid of complexity. For over a decade, Cardinal Pietro Parolin has served as the Church's quiet compass. As Secretary of State under Pope Francis, he has orchestrated diplomacy with finesse, forging delicate ties from Beijing to Jerusalem. Fluent in 4 languages, gentle in tone, and rich in experience, he may offer stability amid shifting tides. A steady hand on the tiller of the global Church. He knows the machinery of the Vatican and the beating heart of the world beyond it. From the vibrant, tumultuous heart of the Democratic Republic of Congo rises Cardinal Fridolin Ambongo. In Kinshasa, his sermons thunder for justice and mercy alike. He represents the question long asked and never answered: when will Africa's time come? But with courage comes contradiction. Though close to Pope Francis, Ambongo stood firmly against the 2023 directive blessing same-sex couples, a reminder that even from the peripheries, tradition often reigns. A pope from Africa would break the mold, but perhaps bring us closer to the soul. They call him Chito, and his smile has warmed churches from Manila to Rome. Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle, 67, is a gentle flame, often referred to as the Asian Francis. He speaks the language of the poor, of the migrant, of the mother with empty hands but a full heart. He's wrestled with the thorniest of theological knots, from LGBTQ inclusion to communion for the remarried, always leaning toward grace. He could be the bridge between the old world and the rising church of the global south, a pope with calloused hands and a tender voice. And then there is Cardinal Matteo Zuppi, 69, the pastor of Bologna, a man molded in Francis' likeness. He walks with the homeless, speaks with the voiceless, and prays with the forgotten. His is the gospel of the streets, fierce in mercy, unshaken in faith. He has led missions of peace, negotiated where others faltered, and has been whispered to be the very soul Francis would wish to follow him, though the Holy Father never said so. He is the son of a quiet revolution, where love is loudest in its silence. As red robes gather beneath Michelangelo's gaze, the world watches, not for pomp, but for purpose. Will the Church turn inward or reach farther? Will it enshrine tradition or embrace transformation? The answer lies not in predictions, but in prayer. For from the Sistine Chapel's smoky veil, history will emerge once more. I'm Anchor Name, and this is NewsXstream, walking with you through history, faith, and the soul of a church on the edge of tomorrow.